on me kept distracting me. This was just one of many times with different items. So stay tuned for that. I enjoyed my cinnamon raisin bagel I did, and got my coffee here. I was gonna, before I get started, talk about a couple of products, or maybe more than a couple. This right here is a sugar shaker. And I actually put some of my incense that I get at the Dollar Tree in it. I'm actually wanting to try and see how I can use it as an incense holder. I thought maybe the center of it I would light. Yeah. And I've got it sitting on a pretty decorative plate. This is just an experiment. I want to see if the ashes actually fall on the table or if they'll stay on the plate or on the jar itself. And like I said, each time I light one, I plan on putting the one that I'm lighting in the center. I always have them ready to go. May have this video long enough, we'll see exactly where I'm at on it. But I get the incense at the Dollar Tree. The jar, I'm not sure about. If I got it, it would have been years ago. I have sugar shakers that don't have all these little holes in it. But I had these in my pantry, so when I decluttered, I thought that might work for a incense holder, because the wooden ones, sometimes it seems like these little things are too big on the end, and I have to whittle them down, or I don't get it in real well and they might fall down. To me, this would be a safer alternative. So yeah, we're gonna, that's phase one of my experiment. If it works, I may try something else with it later. Another thing at the Dollar Tree that I bought a while back was this hair clasp. And Omi, I believe, hauled it. I like the hair clasp, but for me, it's just a little bit harder to maneuver in my hair. And not only that, but it's a little heavier. So I'm going to pass this on probably to my sister or Heather. She's got long hair. She might like that. Just a little bit too cumbersome and too bulky for my hair. These that I get at the Dollar Tree are my favorite. They are. And I know I'll be doing this later anyway. I just twist it and put it in, and that's as simple as it gets. It is. So I'll leave that in. Also, I believe this is from the Dollar Tree also. It's tension headache relief. There's just 24 caplets in it. If this isn't the one from the Dollar Tree, which I'm pretty sure it is, it's one like it. But the caplets are red, and they're the generic to the Excedrin. Yeah, generic to the Excedrin, which is what my doctors told me to use for my head. And since I've ate and I have started the headache, I'll take one of these, and I didn't bring my water over here, so. I've got at least a couple more items over here that I'm going to show you at the end of the haul that I use something like it or similar to it on a daily basis. One of them is a cautionary tale. If Eli was up yet. Yeah, if he was up yet, he would tell you what happened, because he was with me when it happened. I'm going to push that over here. And like I said, this is just a small Dollar Tree haul because I'm still in the middle of decluttering. Played hooky for a couple of days. Got to get these put up. so I can continue on my journey. Didn't need much from the Dollar Tree. I went in there mainly for bread. I had to think a minute. Mainly for bread. I use that excuse anyway. My husband wanted the Merita bread, and actually they had it. You're going to laugh because I thought I lost it, and I didn't. But anyway, while I was in there, I just picked up some more of these incense. The sandalwood. And you'll see a haul where I had bought a bunch of incense sticks. I think it's like $1.25. It came with the incense, the holder, the whole 9 yards. And they're good, but they're not as strong as some of the ones I get at the Dollar Tree. I like sandalwood. I like the earthy tones. So while they had them, and this was the only scent they had that day, I went ahead and picked up 3 of them. I have all kind of microfiber cloths around the house. I will tell you when I use them, a lot of times if I'm using them on wood and stuff around the house, stuff gets attached to it, hard to get out. I know it's going to scratch surfaces, so I don't use them anymore in the house. I may wash them up as long as I can and use them outside. So I don't remember if I've ever tried these before. They don't seem quite like the ones that I usually get. But I did want to try them since I am washing up, cleaning up around here. It's driver's choice, I guess, maybe in the auto section. Microfiber cleaning cloths. And there's 2 of them. And I went ahead and got 2 packs. I did. Because I'm doing a lot of cleaning and a lot of messing up with those, like with when I clean up and like I told you, get wood chips and all that in it. I won't use it anymore on smooth surfaces, so I got those to try. This Dollar Tree's more about snack food than anything else, and I try to stock up a little bit on it too, just for the fact I really don't want to have to make another store run for the next few days. I know I'm going to have to one day for my animals, and if I know there's a couple of things on my list that I forgot when I went to Walmart that definitely has to be gotten, that I don't have a stockpile of. So whenever I do go out for feed, I may do one more run, and hopefully I won't have to do any more for a while. But I got Eli some of his sour cream and onion chips, Lay's. I got, I think, 3 of them. And like I said, this is not just for 1 week. This is to put in the pantry and have it form over the course of time. And I think it's 5 ounces. Let me see. I'm trying to look here. 5.5 ounces. You'd think I'd know it by now as much as I buy them. But I bought 3 of them. Let me see here. Yeah. And he's not the only one going to eat them. We're fixing to get the girls, and they'll eat them too. So, I needed to make sure I had plenty. And then I just got one of the Zesty Queso Lay's chips. And I thought that'd be a good alternative to the sour cream and onion. And like I said, with the girls coming, they might enjoy those. Another one of Eli's requested snack foods now, and I like them too. Hot and honey cheese flavored baked puffs, cheese doodles by Wise. 5 ounces. So I bought a bag of those. Fudge stripe shortbread cookies, 13 ounces. Good until February 2nd of 22, so it can go in the pantry. We don't have to use it right now. I like to use these, I think I've said before, to make s'mores because they already have the chocolate. They already have the cookie. Just melt, you know, roast your marshmallow and stick it in between these cookies, and they're good. Or just eat them by themselves with a cup of coffee or a glass of milk. I do coffee, so those can actually go in the pantry because I know they're going to be good for a while. One thing I did buy, because I noticed that I had threw out one that was older and I didn't feel comfortable with it. Didn't quite smell the way I wanted to. That was, uh-oh. I'm fixing to, I'm glad that didn't happen like it did yesterday. Grated Parmesan cheese. It's Kelowna, 2.5 ounces. And it's good until September 10th of 21. I would have bought 2 of them except for that reason. And it's the smaller container, and it's the real Parmesan cheese, not the imitation Parmesan. So this will go in my spice rack, so I'll have it like with spaghetti and different pasta dishes or anything I want Parmesan on. So I just bought one since the date wasn't that far out. The other day I bought a ranch dressing. I think it might have been Wishbone, an 8 ounce or something. But I got one of the Riverton Valley ranch dressings, 16 ounce. So I might do a taste comparison with these one of these days. This is good to 03, 19 to 22. You really get twice the amount in it. I'm sure I've ate it before. Could I tell you what it tastes like compared to like Wishbone or Kraft or any of that? I can't. Right now it'll go in the pantry because I do have the smaller one. But I can't go without my ranch dressing. And that was it. That's all I bought. I didn't have to buy anything else. Didn't need it. Oh, I fibbed. I got bread. That's what I went in there for. Actually, I bought 2 loaves of Merita bread and couldn't find them. All I could find was what was left of the Wonder Bread that Omi and I had bought. And it's getting a little bit stale, so I'll probably make French toast with it. And I kept thinking, where in the world did I put my bread? Because I know that's what I went in there for. And I forgot. I took it out of the plastic wrap. This is one of my lock and lock storage containers. And I like to put bread in them. A lot of times I'll use the more narrow, tall one, but since I bought 2 loaves, this held almost 2 loaves of bread. And it'll keep it fairly fresh. It's easy enough for me to get a hold of. I've got a bread container I've not used yet that I want to start using when I make homemade bread, but this was almost 2 loaves of Merita bread, and I put some in another small container somewhere. Told you I'm trying to get organized. I'm not used to being organized, so I didn't realize I'd already done what I should do every time, which is go ahead and put it up to where it'll stay fresher. But what I was going to show you is I bought some of these. This one says Perfume Roller. This one was Wet and Wild. And it had the green stones. And they supposed to mean something like prosperity, calmness, I think, or whatever. I don't see what this one says. But anyway, I had one with the pink stones. And I accidentally dropped it yesterday morning. And it broke. Yeah, it went all over the place. We grabbed a towel, me and Eli, and we tried to get it cleaned up. It went all across the room. So if you get these little roll-on ones, be careful, because drop it on a hard floor, it's not very forgiving. I was fortunate it didn't do it just then. I went ahead and rolled some of that on. 2 more perfumes I use pretty much consistently is the Stacy and the Luxury number 18, which is the generic to Obsession. The only thing about these Dollar Tree products, they smell good, they just don't last for a long, long time. So, like I said, if you don't mind that they don't last for a long time. You might can just carry it with you and reapply. And that same goes for the perfume in this one. The fragrance just doesn't seem like it lasts long enough. And one thing I see that I bought at the Dollar Tree I didn't show you was Moonpods. I bought a small box of the Moonpods. They're real small, kind of portion controlled. I like to eat them with, in the microwave. I put them in for 8 to 10 seconds, the little bitty ones, and eat them with a fork and coffee, and they make a great snack. And I think there's 5 in here. Let me see. They're called mini. Oh, there's 6 mini pods. And they're 6 ounces, so it'll be an ounce a pie. But I buy these frequently, too, at the Dollar Tree. Well, I hope I showed you something. Nothing fabulous today. Stuff that I can use, stuff that I don't do for long term, like the chips and stuff, because you know chips don't usually stay long term. These are recurring. How is my little project doing so far? You may want to know. So far, guess what? Let's see. None on the plate. And it's staying at the top of this container. So I believe that's going to be all right. Haven't done a walkthrough in a while. Don't know when I'll get to do a walkthrough. I tried doing a couple when Omi was here. Yeah, 2 or 3 times. Got sidetracked twice. Caught part of it on film once. And if you want to roll over in laughter like I did, stay tuned for products that I'm going to show you over time. Trying to do a walkthrough with Omi. So these are several clips from several different stores. But the clip you want to stay tuned for is why Omi kept distracting me. This was just one of many times with different items. So stay tuned for that. I hope that you might have seen something you enjoyed. And until next time. Better not say until next time, we'll talk soon. Because you're going to go see a video. And maybe have a little laughter. And then I'll catch you on the next one. How's that? Stay tuned. I just thought I'd show you the quick snacks that they have. The tuna salad with crackers, the chicken salad with crackers. Starkist has a sweet and spicy. Brunswick lemon pepper tuna salad. Beach Cliff sardines. Casablanca sardines and vegetable oil and water. Ranch tuna salad. And even though I'm not a big fan of tuna salad, I will eat it. I think I'm gonna try this one because looks like since it says ranch, I'm gonna try it. Oysters. I tease a friend of mine, I'm not a big seafood person. Herring fillets. Tuna sandwich and minutes. Kipper snacks. Since I'm not a big fan of it, and a lot of people are, I thought, well, I'll show it to you. They have a whole selection of tattoos for kids. Mermaids. I want to be a unicorn. Looks like a gnome. Storybook. Snuggle buddies. these tattoos. All kinds of tattoos. I thought I'd show you. They actually have Hot Wheel track sets. I thought I'd show you those. And glow art. Got right into the toys today. I thought I'd show you those. Comet. I don't know if I've seen that one before. All kinds of antibacterial surface cleaners. But Comet is not one that I remember seeing. Not sure about these removable hooks, but they're like I guess they work similar to the name brand. They have dry shampoo, Blossom, and Crisp. Let me see. Trying to see if they're a Greenbrier product. I remember when all these tests were very expensive. They even got the ovulation predictor. I never needed those. Never did. This is something I haven't seen before. Color for men in brown and black. They have quite a few of the power sticks in here, the 3-in-1. They got the cool blue, water. I'm not sure what the difference in these two are because they both say the same, but they look different. These are 50% more. The White Rain. They got cool water and I should say cool blue water. I've seen enough. Oh. I'm so confused now. Y'all can see what they have. They got Spring Fresh. I already have. Yeah, I can't say because I don't know if I've showed it yet. Which one I have. Yeah. All kinds of body washes. I've never seen this one before. It's in fresh scent. And they have different tops to them too, so I don't know what the difference on these are. Same ounces, different tops. A pump and a squirt. I guess it just depends on which one you want. Not sure if these are new dog treats or not, but I don't know if I've seen them before. Alpo T-Bone, 4.5 ounces. Debating on these for my dogs. A lot of times when I get them these, they don't. They really don't have a whole lot to do with them, but they deserve it. They've been very good. They've got 3 sizes of real mayonnaise. 8.8 ounce, 15 ounces. Yeah. I don't know if I can make this video. You hollered for me because she tried out the section and she's got it stuck to the floor. She does.
We're going to come out.
I'm gonna keep filming you until you get it up, woman.
Well, I want to give me
You
one.
better get it up.
I want to buy one anyway. But I need a suction. I was testing it. It's working. Folks, it's working.
I'm still waiting on you to get that one up.
No, I got it.
Finally.
But it's sucked really hard.
You see what I go through with her, don't you? She cracks me up.
What are you doing?
Only.
What?
I was thinking about you and check out.
What?
I'll be testing out that plunger.
It sucks your brain out.
it'll lift the thing right there. Grilling right out. Don't do it. No.
I know,